Okay, in this video I thought I'd talk about the Piper Tomahawk add-ons that are available for your simulator. So in the earlier videos you'd heard me say that the Piper Tomahawk is the plane which my simulator is based on. It's a single engine general aviation aircraft, pretty easy to maintain, I think really fun to fly, quite straightforward to fly with just one engine, and that makes it an aircraft of choice for many of the flying schools. So there are two real makers now of Piper Tomahawk add-ons, well, paid for add-ons. There are some add-ons available for X-Plane and freeware, but the two paid for versions that I'm aware of, one of them is made by a company called Alabeo, and that's the plane that I've been flying most of the time that I've been building the simulator. It's a really good, solid aircraft, really good graphics, and I think it's got a great flight model. And you can also get a separate synchro sound set for it, which you can download and just install in the folder, which increases the realism and the immersion by improving the sound sets for things like the wheels when taxiing and wind noise and what have you. The second aircraft is a more recent release by Just Flight, and I think some of the Just Flight planes, well, most of the Just Flight planes are really great. Again, it's good graphics, it's got a good flight model, and I thought the easiest thing would be to go through a couple of brief videos, compare the two aircraft, and then you can make your own choice if you're thinking about getting a Piper Tomahawk about which of the add-ons you prefer. So you can see here the quality in the Alabeo modelling, the gauges, the attention to detail on the side of the cockpit, the weathering, even the etching on the pedals. And the seats again, really good quality graphics, and footwell plate even with the scratches and the carpet, really tremendous. And the rear of the cockpit with the seat belts and attention to detail on the fire extinguisher. And here the roof of the cockpit, the sun visors are clickable and move, and the weathering on the compass. The external model is equally really high quality, good reflection, tremendous high quality graphics. And as we move to start, if you just watch as it starts, the attention to detail in the smoke and the level of and the quality of the sound is tremendous. And there's quite a cross section of textures which I'll just run through here. So here's the Just Flight model, the more recently released model, and again the weathering on the side of the cockpit, the gauges are really clear, and more attention to detail even on the foot pedal connections and the etching. I think the gauge is a little flatter in this model, and the seats, again the leather seats, tremendous, and again the weathering on the floor well, and the centre console, and the rear of the cockpit with the seat belts and the fire extinguisher, and the roof of the cockpit, no clickable visors in this one, and the weathering on the compass is still brill. Again, the external model is really clear, solid clear graphics, and you can see the wheel chocks and the tie downs until you start, and then let's listen as we start. No smoke on this one, but watch the wheel chocks disappear. Again, quite a number of textures to choose from on the Just Flight model. I personally prefer the Alabeo version. I think the gauges for me look more realistic, and I feel that it is a more realistic aircraft to fly, particularly in VR. When I fly most of my flying now in virtual reality, and in my opinion, the Alabeo one has got an edge, but it's very much a personal choice for you. So I hope that was helpful. I'd be great if you want to leave some comments. That'd be really great. Or subscribe if you feel you want to. There'll be other videos about other add-ons coming up, and that's all I've got for you today, and I'll catch you next time.